chose absolutely right tuning in to Rwanda Television News tonight. A very good evening to you and many thanks from wherever you are joining us from, and welcome to our tonight's edition. These are the headlines. On Monday, President Paul Kagame officially opened the newly refurbished Amahoro Stadium. The Democratic Green Party presidential candidate Frank Habineza continued his campaign rally in Nyamasheke district. To international matters, Somali refugee is advancing in teaching young people digital skills. A very good evening to you once again, and thank you for your company tonight on Rwanda Television News. President Paul Kagame emphasized the importance of world-class sports infrastructures like Amahoro Stadium caliber in nurturing local football talents. This was reiterated at the official inauguration of the newly revamped Amahoro Stadium earlier today. Adam Squizera starts us off tonight.
This ceremony was attended by over 45,000 residents from across the country who filled the stadium at least 1 hour before the inauguration ceremony began. Football fans expressed great appreciation for the revamped facility. It's like we are in England. You can literally see it by yourself. This stadium looks very nice. It's something we weren't expecting as Rwandans. But now we see that we are capable of achieving great things through our efforts. CAF President Dr. Patrice Motsepe expressed his appreciation to the President of the Republic of Rwanda, Paul Kagame, for the new revamped sporting infrastructure. He noted that Rwanda is a leading example in developing sports facilities on the continent.
This is one of the most beautiful, one of the best stadiums in Africa and in the world. We as Rwandese, we as Africans should be so proud and thank our president for his leadership and building the best stadium. With your support, with your love, and with the talent, the football talent and the sports talent we have in Rwanda, we are going to win. Rwanda will win. Rwanda will be one of the best in Africa.
President Paul Kagame noted that the African continent has abundant football talents, which these infrastructures will help to nurture and promote them. He emphasized that these facilities are well suited for the African continent and stressed that Rwanda will continue to prioritize the development of football and sports infrastructure.
In fact, this will lead to more retention of our best talent instead of exporting them all the time. But people will still remain free to go wherever they want to be, but they can also look to home for such retention and development of what they want to do.
The Amahoro Stadium renovation began at the beginning of 2022, whereas construction activities were carried out by the Turkish construction company Suma. In addition to the main stadium with facilities for football, rugby and athletics, there is also a revamped Paralympic stadium for the disabled people, as the entire project cost over $165 million.
This newly revamped Amahoro Stadium has the capacity to host over 45,000 people seated. Adam Squizera reporting for RwandaTV News at the newly inaugurated Amahoro Stadium, Kigali.
Thank you, Adams. Felix Malua, the Central African Republic Prime Minister and the Executive Secretary of the ruling party, Cœur Uni, applauds the health relations between Rwanda and the Central African Republic. This is as on Monday, Malua was received by the Secretary General of the RPF Inkotanyi, whereas Agasa Majeda and other commissioners of the party. Prince Mazi brings us the details.
The relations between Rwanda and the Central African Republic, as well as the relations between the ruling parties, testify the ability to achieve more as brotherly nations as reiterated by Welad Gasamagera, the Secretary General of the RPF Inkotanyi.
Les changements profonds auxquels aspirent nos deux pays.
Relations and cooperation between our countries will continue to develop. That's why we'll look at some of the things we have been discussing and see what we can improve. The changes our two countries want in terms of development and the welfare of the people, that's what the leaders of the two countries want, and it will be achieved gradually. We will continue to put effort into bilateral relations between the two countries.
Et dans ce dynamisme, il est évident que nous aurons toujours à le revisiter, à le mettre à jour.
The Prime Minister of Central Africa, Felix Moluwa, reiterates that Rwanda is his home, applauding the hospitality. Moluwa appreciates what was achieved by the President Paul Kagame, the RPF Inkotanyi and citizens at large, and appreciates the efficient relations between the two countries.
Je le dis parce que je suis témoin de ce que je vois.
We were able to witness what was achieved and contributing in developing lives of Rwandans. That's why we are ready to strengthen the relations between the two countries. We also appreciate your hospitality, be in the Central African Republic and elsewhere in the world. President Paul Kagame is respected and has a vision that protects the citizens and listens to other countries.
Les bienfaits au niveau du peuple rwandais.
It is expected that the RPF Inkotanyi and the Mouvement Cœurs Unis of the Central African Republic will sign various agreements aimed at strengthening relations.
On Monday, the Democratic Green Party presidential candidate Frank Habineza continued his campaign rally in Nyamasheke district. The party also campaigned for its 50 parliamentary candidates vying for parliamentary seats. The party told residents that as what it promised to them in 2017 elections has been achieved at the rate of above 70%, citing examples of school feeding programs, increasing a salary for teachers, and improving the community-based health insurance scheme commonly known as Mutuelle de Santé. Nyamasheke district residents requested for more advocacy in improving infrastructure like roads. Green Party candidate noted that all other requests will be put into the party's consideration. That is part of our manifesto. The last time, we made the advocacy for the road leading to Kibogora Hospital to be constructed. We thank the government that it was done. But it's not here alone. We remain committed to constructing tarmac roads in different parts of the country, but also improve the existing ones, where bicycles and motorcycles intersect in the road with vehicles leading to accidents. We think bicycle lanes should be created in all roads, especially in the cities, hence reducing the risks. The other thing we plan to do is establishing waterways, because when you construct or renovate a road without a clear waterways, high chances are that the road will be damaged again. Furthermore, Frank Habineza pledged to expand the tourism sector in Nyamasheke district to beyond just the Nyungwe forest. Still on campaigns, supporters of the Ideal Democratic Party in Rubavu district of the Western Province have confirmed that they will vote for RPF's Paul Kagame in the presidential elections, saying the security and development the incumbent has helped to bring to the country speaks volumes about his leadership skills. They have also committed to voting for their own party's parliamentary candidates with the goal of securing as many seats as possible in the parliament. The declaration was made on Monday as PDI took its campaign message to the district, this being the first time the party has fielded its own parliamentary candidates without joining a coalition with the RPF. Delegates from 7 countries who are members of the International Organization of La Francophonie, OIF, on Monday visited the Kigali Genocide Memorial at Gisozi. The delegation is in Rwanda for a study on what needs to be done so that the institutions that represent women and youth in their respective countries can be further strengthened. After visiting the memorial, they applauded the tremendous strides Rwanda has made 30 years after the tragedy, especially the unity and reconciliation journey. The 7 OEF delegates came from 6 African countries and 1 European nation. Moving ahead, by the end of September, the Rwanda Basic Education Board has announced the inclusion of artificial intelligence and robotics lessons in the education curriculum here in Rwanda. On Monday, 3 students from Kayonza Modern Secondary School achieved second place among the top 5 projects in artificial intelligence in an international competition at Villa's Global AI Hackathon, where they proudly represented Rwanda in Switzerland. Ketia Ineza has more on this report.
The 3 students from ES Kayonza Modern School came back from Villa's Global and Symposium AI Hackathon competition that took place in Switzerland, and as Rwandan's representatives, they came in second out of 6 competitors from Kenya, India, Switzerland, US, Germany, and Rwanda. The 3 students named their team ability with the project of providing the accessibility of technology for the blind people.
The project was a project to help the blind people to get educated, to get access to internet, and we integrated so many things, including YouTube, chatbots, reading news, reading books, and many other things.
And after we made a presentation of our program and also some other meetings we attended, and finally we were regarded the second in the 5 teams which attended the Global Learning Council Symposium.
The Director General of Rwanda Basic Education Board, REB, Nelson Barushimana, said that by the end of September this year, there will be an involvement of artificial intelligence and robotics courses within the educational curriculum at all levels.
In the
coding and robotics events, primary students tend to participate, which means we insert all of it carefully, and we'll make sure by early September we'll start with all schools.
During March this year, the Rwanda Legal League Grand Finale and Artificial Intelligence Learning Hackathon competition held in Kigali, Kayonza Modern School won the opportunity to compete for Villa's Global and Symposium AI Hackathon competition in Switzerland. On the same day, His Excellency President Paul Kagame encouraged the students to put more effort into artificial intelligence and robotics technology, and he presented computers as a gift to all participants.
Robotics and artificial intelligence are outstanding ways to learn science, engineering, technology, and also teamwork. I'm very happy with the results of the National Robotics Program and the competition and the Artificial Intelligence Hackathon.
Rwanda keeps integrating in international fields of artificial intelligence and robotics. The students from College Christopher de Nyanza and New Generation Academy Primary School have traveled to participate in various global technology competitions in the United States of America. Ineza Ketia, RTV News.
And it's from this that we come to the end of tonight's edition. On behalf of the entire news production as well as the technical team that made it happen, many thanks for being with us on today's edition. And up until next time, stay safe, and we wish you a great and fruitful week ahead, as well as a great and productive month of July. Goodbye.